if you're someone who has been feeling like you're in the same cycle of feeling tired and out of luck, stressed, and you basically just feel like your life is constantly on repeat, listen up, because it's about time for you to take back control of your life. Let's start with the most important thing, which is going to be your self-concept. Literally everything in your life is a reflection of how you see yourself. Your relationship, your success, even your daily habits, they all stem from your belief about who you are. Because let's face it, if you don't believe that you are capable, then chances are you won't take the steps to prove otherwise. But here is the good news. You can change this starting today. I'm gonna need you to stop waiting for approval or validation from other people, which I know is hard because the world is so consumed by social media. You do not need that validation from other people. The power to change your life is entirely in you. And this is gonna bring me to a 90-day challenge that I want you guys to try. For the next 90 days, I want you to focus on improving yourself, and do this privately. Do this in silence. Do not announce your plans. I just want you to commit to working on yourself. Just imagine how much progress you can make when all of your energy is focused inward. When all of your energy is focused on you, not wasted on what other people may think. You have to start building that discipline. And one of the easiest ways to start building that discipline is through your daily habits, especially if it's going to be about your health. I need you guys to start taking those small steps, because trust me, they add up. So if you're someone that likes to binge on junk food daily, how about you supplement one junk food for just a nutritious, healthy meal? Just one. If you're not an active person, you can start off walking 10 minutes a day. Just 10 minutes. The goal with the small steps is so that you can start building momentum. You don't have to overwhelm yourself and overhaul by trying to do too much in one time. This is not going to help you build momentum. This is going to cause you to quit, because you're going to become discouraged because you're expecting too much of yourself. So just start out with small steps. Those tiny wins are the ones that are going to build us up to the larger ones. Doing these tiny steps is not just going to build a new routine for you, also going to start building trust within yourself. So you must learn to love the small progress. You can read this in books like Atomic Habits. In this book, it's going to teach you that small, consistent actions is going to lead to massive results over time. When doing this, I want you guys to make sure you're tracking your habits as well as your progress. It really helps a lot to see what you're doing physically. So this way, when you start progressing and then you go back, you're able to see how small you started. When you track your habits and your progress, you're then able to reflect on where you are now and where you started. So now let's talk about something that a lot of people tend to overlook, which is dopamine. Social media, binge watching shows, mindless strolling. These are things that tend to overflood our brains with instant gratification. But then you get off social media, you're drained, and you probably want more. So I really want you guys to start limiting these habits, because I'm pretty sure you know they are not good habits. You need to replace these activities with things that are going to constantly challenge you. I feel like as a person, we always need to evolve. Like, we need to constantly be evolving. So doing things like reading, learning a new skill, or even picking up a creative hobby. Something that is gonna get your brain juices flowing. The more you free yourself from these quick dopamine hits, the more energy you'll have for something that truly matters. At the end of the day, social media does not matter. Let's get back into real life. Another thing that is gonna elevate your growth is entering the flow state. This is when you're deeply focused on a task that you start losing track of time. This happens when you find something that's challenging enough to push you, but not too overwhelming. Finding your flow is going to help you grow, and it's also going to have you feeling deeply fulfilled. Your flow would be equivalent to something that you're deeply passionate about. Like for me, it's content creation. I deeply love creating content. So although to most people it may seem like I work a lot, this is something that I'm really passionate about. So for someone else, it would be overwhelming, but for me, I just love it. Like, it's so fulfilling that I'm able to help people all around the world. So here's a key mindset shift. Discipline beats motivation every single time. We all know motivation is great, but guess what? Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes, and I'm sure you have noticed that. One day you're motivated to do something, the next day not so much. Discipline, though, that is a true superpower. Discipline's about showing up even when you don't want to. It's about committing to the process because you know that the outcome is going to be worth it. It's like when people go to the gym. You think people actually want to get up and go to the gym every day? There are going to be days where they are discouraged, but they're so disciplined that even on that day, they get up and go to the gym. When you embody who you want to be consistently, you're not just building habits, you're building a new identity. Think about a habit that you want to build over the next 90 days. Drop that habit in the comment or just write it down on a piece of paper. Remember, it's not about massive changes overnight. It's about the small, consistent actions. Remember, we all feel stuck. There's nothing wrong with feeling stuck. The problem is staying there. So I hope this video can be a guide to you to help you rebrand and level up your life for the new upcoming year of 2025. That's going to complete today's video. I'll catch you guys on next week's video. It's absolutely freezing, but the snow is so beautiful. So I wanted to show you guys the nice scenery. So that's going to be it for today's video. I'll catch you guys on next week's video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Peace and much love. Bye, guys.